hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2. The pitch. Got him swinging. 1 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And the batter now, Bryan De La Cruz. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. Slapped foul. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Acuna there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence.
Throw on to Olson. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Puck back to work. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment. And that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Swing and a bouncer towards first, but foul. No score here in the second. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Austin Riley. Went deep in the ball game last night. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Jake Burger. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. On the ground, Riley slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Josh Bell. In the air, left side. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, Jesus.
The batter now, Jesus Sanchez. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swings through that one.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 0-2. And that just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of.
Harris makes the grab. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Down the line. And that drops foul. The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 9.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Jarred Kelenic. And that one pulled foul. Step off throw to first. Tag, and he's picked off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Comes up empty.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Next offering way upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And here it comes. Just missed.
It's a good take.
He goes down looking. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gordon. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes a ball. Kicks and fires. Right side. Acuna under it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Christian Bethancourt, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Kelenic sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Marlins down quietly. And we are still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Harris, in his third season, 23 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Orlando Arcia. Fly to left his first time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. All tied up here in the second game of the series. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And he deals. This to center field. And that'll do it. Down in order. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The line to kick the pitch. That one misses. 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
And that one wrapped foul. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter,
Ryan De La Cruz. Now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Luis Arraez stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This one high in the air to left center. Kelenic hauls it in to end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip zip. Back here in Miami, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Matt Olson. Puck back to work. That's out to center field. Under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping in the long ball threat, Austin Riley. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Jake Burger.
third baseman,
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Marlins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That one ripped. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. Into center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. Out number 2. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far.
Sanchez.
In the air, left field. Kelnick makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. That one fouled off.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Oh and 2 now. The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple
Up
in
next
terms
for
of
Atlanta,
putting them away at the plate.
catcher,
Once you're ahead
Sean
0-2 as a pitcher,
Murphy.
you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. Now 1 and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. On the ground to the left. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
So up next, Jared Kelnick. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Up the middle. A rise. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the
up for the
6th inning.
Marlins.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gordon.
Nick Gordon.
And the right-hander back to work. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Christian Bethancourt
Christian
digs in now.
Bethancourt.
There's a strike. And misses inside. Pitch is in there. And that is strike 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. So he gets on base and keeps it
The
going.
center fielder, number
So the
2,
batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the
Jr.
Marlins. Line drive and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Brian De La Cruz. This to third, and that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Base knock center field. Jazz on his horse coming around third. The throw in, he'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's also in to score, and it's 4-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And that's going to be ruled a swing. Berger at second with 2 down. That's hard hit on the line. And that's the inning. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We're through 6. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia makes the grab, 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Bounced up the middle. What a stop from his backside. And that's a great play for the out.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Now this is in the air down the line. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And he grounds one to the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Bounced out to short, Arcia. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. Off the mark there, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Headed towards the corner. Acuna after it. What a play in right field. And a couple of quick outs. Now at the plate, Christian Bethancourt. That one catches the corner for a strike. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Albies fires over to first, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Puck back to work. Right side, Arise. To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. A switch hitter batting right. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Austin Riley. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Hard hit left side. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
There's a line drive to left field. Sanchez makes the grab on the run. Braves strand one. They're down 4-0. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. Ground ball up the middle. Albies over to first in time. And a quick out, number 1.
The center fielder,
Jazz Chisholm
number 2.
Jr. now. 1 for 3.
Chisholm Jr.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air out to center. Harris has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Ryan De La Cruz,
Ryan
the next up for the Marlins.
De La Cruz.
And the first offering is not close. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. We go to the 9th. So here's Murphy now.
Sean Murphy.
The pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
At the plate, Jared Kelenic. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Left field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And here is Michael Harris. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The shortstop takes a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Bounce to the left side. Berger. Quick feed to second for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, the show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Miami Marlins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Miami Marlins have yet to lose a game in this series, and now they go for the sweep at home against their division rival.
So, Boog, I noticed a few fans carrying brooms around the stadium. Where do you think these people find these brooms? Do they bring them from the house? And are they dirty? Are they clean? What's the deal? I think some of them look brand new. But anyway, these players have played great in this series, and they're looking to sweep their division rivals right out of the building.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Yuri Perez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This one in the air. Bell under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna in 2023 with about as impressive a power-speed combination season as we have ever seen. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The Braves always liked Acuna, but consider for a second, he was signed for $100,000 in 2014 out of Venezuela. So they liked him, but he wasn't some monster prospect. He ended up growing into one of the top young prospects in all of baseball. 1-2 now on Acuna. Swings and misses. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
At the belt and fires. Smash to the left side. They take the force out, and that is the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're dialed into the... We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back. Hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Brian De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's a foul ball. That one hit to right. Acuna after it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Luis Arraez stands in. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Jake Burger swings through it for strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And there are 2 outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's back there. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 3-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. He's just too good of a hitter at the plate. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Strider, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. That's in there, and that's strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen, and that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the 2nd, down the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Garcia makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves trailing by 3 here at the top of the 2nd. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Ozzie Albies at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
2 outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gordon with the toss to first. And that will end the inning. Braves go down quickly. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the shortstop, Nick Gordon. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
1 down, base is empty. Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Just missed. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And Garcia gets a piece. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And another ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of it.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Next offering is down low.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Wide throw, and it gets away.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Arise. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Kelnick settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 away now. And up next for Miami, Luis Arraez. That's in there. Strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off to the right. Flares it into the outfield. Oh, great grab on the dive.
Just a beautiful play. Where's the cape? In the air like Superman. Diving catch, and he ends the inning.
And we're back. Here's Orlando Arcia. Perez back to work. Chases that one upstairs. Arcia measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Out towards right center field. Chisholm, long run, drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So a man aboard, Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The Marlins leading by 3 here in the third and final game of the series. That one at triple digits.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch, and right there clearly didn't see what was coming.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Man on second, 2 down. That one pushed foul. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Arcia at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that is that. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Jake Burger getting ready to hit.
The third baseman, Jake.
There's a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
This one in the air. Gets under it. And makes the grab. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. And there's a ball. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And
Tosses to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. One left for Miami, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a ball popped up. Arise has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Fish leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
now batting. Catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground to short, Gordon. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. And the pitch.
Bethancourt.
Bounce to the right. Albies gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The right fielder,
Avisail Garcia will hit next. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a good take.
To the right side. Old man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next up for the Marlins. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. And ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. But they lead at 3-0. Back here in Miami. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Jared Kelenic. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. 1-2 now. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Harris, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. This one in the air. Drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set. And we're back. Down to number 2 hitter, Brian De La Cruz.
Designated hitter,
Strider back to work.
De La Cruz.
Ball 1 there. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he can't make the play.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Swing and a pop-up. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat, Jake Burger. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. So he just clears the wall, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. It's a bomb. They go back to back. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th.
1-2.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Riley makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The 0-2. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Olson at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Righty delivers.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Braves go to bottom of the 7th. And now Christian Bethancourt. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now Avisail Garcia. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Riley drifts towards it. And there's 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. 3 up, 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Perez into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Right field down the line, and that one Slices foul. Now time called at the plate. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. In the air, right side. Has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now here's the Marlins DH, Ryan De La Cruz. Strider back to work. The other way, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And that one sliced foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Burger. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 8-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
In the air, left field. Kelenic makes the grab, 1 down. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1-1.
Way inside. Gets away. Sanchez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he deals. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So first and second with 1 gone. Christian Bethancourt, the next up for the Marlins. 2 on, 1 out. Good eye in that spot.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Slice to right. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. Pulls into third safely. And a run comes in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel...
To third might be 2. Riley fires to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bethancourt stands at second with 2 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Jarred Kelenic. as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes. Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. So they're down to their final out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the skip. A new arm into the game, the righty, Huascar Brazoban.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there.
Hit hard, that gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one the other way. Arise. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
This was pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable.